Alright guys, so we have booked our first oversized load going from Baltimore, Maryland, Sterling Heights, Michigan. It's going to be a learning curve because I've never done it. Got to get permits, I got to buy some equipment, but at $9.32 a mile, $49.50 on 536 miles, we will be okay. So in my mind, as long as I drop it by Wednesday, that gives me $2,500 a day. That's still Gucci money, still good money. So that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna head on over here to the TA. We got to get some equipment, and we have to get, what else do we need? Our permits figured out. So we're gonna go do that right now. Let's go along for the ride, drivers. Alright guys, so we are we're trying to get set up to get our permits. Right now we're working on Ohio, and everybody that I've talked to has told me that Ohio is a pain. So I already ordered through another place, but I am getting this set up just to make their life easier. I don't know if they can or will do it, so I'm just going to do it now. What's up guys? So as you know by now, we are doing our first oversized load. We gotta go pick up at 1 o'clock. I think it's like 12:50. We're 3 minutes away. So we are all bannered up, flagged up, got everything done. I don't know how that's gonna stay, but we'll see. We got the beacons on the other side, but once we pick up, I think I'm gonna put them on the roof. I'm just really hesitant because I don't want to drill into my truck. And with it all being fiberglass, don't have much of a choice. So this is what we got back here. We're gonna kind of see how it works, but we are gonna be 9.7 wide. We're going from Baltimore to Michigan. We're waiting on a couple of them to finish up getting our permits, a couple states, and then we're gonna ride. So let's go get loaded. All right, guys. So we're about a mile away, 0.7 miles away. Gonna experience it together. This damn cord. I am expecting to not run probably till tomorrow, honestly. I think we're gonna end up probably going back and get everything. When we get done, we'll be shut down probably till tomorrow, just because of the whole permit situation. But this is one of them loads where as long as you covered your daily rate, you'll be fine. And on this right now, I have my opinion, you know, I have 3 days to be good. So as long as this is dropped by Wednesday night, I'm fine, you know. Now I've been here before, but it's always been with an escort. I've never been here by myself. So if it gets messed up, I'm prepared to call an escort, but I don't think I'm gonna need one. So we will see what happens. Look at all them cars coming in, boys and girls. Yeah, they got some cars. Oh, it says no cameras, no videotaping. So let me get in and get out, and we'll be back. Good morning. All right, so we got all permits. We're on 695 in Baltimore. It's about 8:45 in the morning. We're about 9.6 wide. So it's bad, but it's not that bad. You know, I can still fit in the lane, but I'm noticing that, you know, if you thought they were scared to be behind a truck, man, when you flag and banner up, they're really scared. I'm dealing with more idiots around me now than ever before. And, you know, a lot of these permits, I've noticed they're restricted to left lane, 10 mile, I think it's Pennsylvania, 10 miles under the speed limit, blah, 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 which is good, you know. And now I am solely an oversized. I'm not an overweight or height, which doesn't matter, but a little bit easier mentally, in my opinion, you know. So we're gonna we gotta get up here through 695 and then get on the I-70, and we will catch up with you later. Alright guys, so we made it through 695. We're up here on I-70 now, westbound. We got a coupe up here that we gotta stop at. If you're running oversize, bypass or not, you must stop at all the weight stations. I guess it's a big check your permits and all that, I guess, I don't know. But that is what we are doing at the moment. And finally, I think I made a mistake earlier and said that I got all my permits. I was wrong. I was still waiting on Ohio. Ohio is a pain to get set up with. For the simple fact, come on man, really? That you have to have a certificate of insurance on file with them. So it's not like signing up for every other state. So we've just got signed up with them. We are good now. So they're working on our permit. And I've run into an issue here, and I'm gonna research it. And if anybody runs oversized and you know this answer, you know the answer, don't give me speculation. As far as the spread and the close on my trailer axles, so when they run the permits, they do 17 times 4 and then 12, right? Well, then when I open up, I'm running 20, 14, 14 or whatever. So, which is the right way to order the permit? Or does it matter? Is it as long as you're underweight or under gross, you're good? Or do you have to physically be correct? So, we had to end up, I reordered Pennsylvania and Michigan because I did not know. I didn't know that from the beginning, and a couple people are saying, oh, I usually just do 17 and I'm good, but with my first one, and you know, there's good money in this load, so I have money for an extra $100 on permits. So we went ahead and ordered them just to be right, and we're gonna learn for the next one. But as of right now, I'm not anti-oversized, but we'll see what happens. But get on up the road here when we get to the permit, or to the weight station. Turn you guys on just to see what happens. But as you know, I won't be taking you into the weight station. So let's ride. Alright guys, we're a mile and a half away from the weigh station. Hopefully we just go up in here and look at the permits and tell us to go on. But never knew. Last I checked online, they were open, so yeah, they're open. They're calling trucks in. Got a bypass, but doesn't matter because we're over with. Scared the shit out of me in here. Going, we don't need to I don't know if he wants me or not. Guess not. I guess they can look up my DOT number and see my permits. It's actually pretty relieving. So, all right, that's how the weigh station work in Maryland as an Oversize. We've got 100 miles and then we're up at the Pennsylvania line. Guys, so we now officially have all the permits. Printing out to Pennsylvania. This is in Maryland. We got Maryland, Michigan, Ohio. Oh no, this is Ohio. So Ohio is the only one. Oh, sorry. Ohio is the only one that I'm not running full turnpike / toll road. Extra $100 to run it. So we're gonna get off and run 224. Now that I'm looking at the directions, I wish I would have stayed on the turnpike, but it is what it is. And I believe Michigan's the only one I cannot run at night. Ohio is over 12 feet, you can't, blah, blah, blah. So we're printing out the rest of them. We're here in Maryland. As you see, we made it through that rest area with no problem. 492 miles away, so we're hoping to make it to the Ohio-Michigan border tonight, pull it over and deliver in the morning. And we're looking for a reload, maybe going to Colorado, but I'm not too keen on that this time of year. So, all right, let me we'll walk the dog, go over these permits, see what I need to do, not do, and then we'll catch up with you. Peace. All right, guys. So we made it into Pennsylvania. It is 11 o'clock. So we made it into Pennsylvania, and I think this is the bulk of our trip between here and Ohio, obviously. But so we're gonna go up here 20 or 18 more miles. Then we gotta loop around and get on the 76. And now, if you guys are thinking about running Oversize, the max you're allowed to run on the turnpike is 11.6. But anything over 10 feet, you need a Pennsylvania permit and you need a turnpike permit. And as far as Ohio, I may or may not have said this, but you need a permit for the turnpike. So we're gonna drop down and we're gonna run a different route. I did say that. So we're looking at delivering this tomorrow. I'm gonna park at the Ohio-Michigan line tonight. Get up at around 6 and run on in there. Deliver this. And then we got a pickup. And I think we're going to Colorado. Not a big fan of Colorado this time of year, but guys, I'll tell you what, the money that's out here as a step deck, it's just amazing right now. Like they say, January's slow. I don't see it. Maybe it's because of the shortage. I don't know. But yeah, it's amazing. This is probably going to be a record week for us. Last month was a crazy month. We're actually going to do, I don't do videos on money, but I am going to do one on last month because last month broke another record. So yeah, keep an eye out for that video coming out. But for right now, we're just going to get on up through here. Keep doing this OD thing. And I will tell you that I am probably going to try to lean more towards doing these in the future, especially coming out of the port. The port of Baltimore wasn't that bad for this, you know, so that's cool. We're getting ready to jump on 76 westbound here. Just figured I'd show you guys taking an Oversize through toll booth. Wish I had another camera. We're going to pick up another camera probably this week.
In 3/4 of a mile, keep right.
And I will tell you, this kind of work is not for the guy that's all about his GPS. Vehicles over 10-foot wide prohibited, non-exit 180. We're not over 110 foot, so. Got DOT over there as they're getting off 76 eastbound.
Right.
another oversize coming up behind me, getting on here. Alrighty, 79 northbound. So I was wondering, like, this Pennsylvania permit, it makes no sense, but once you research and really look at it, it does make sense. So Pennsylvania cannot permit for the turnpike because it's a private road, it's not a state road. So my permit shows me taking that ramp, ending, and then being on 79 north.
In 4.5 miles,
So,
exit right.
I was trying to figure out why it did that, and then I figured that part out, but then I got to 79 north, and I said, well, why can't I just run 76? That was just a question. I wasn't going to do it, but there's construction. And my load would have given me an inch on each side, so somebody did their job, and I really, really appreciate it. So, now let's see what's going on with this scale. I don't know if I need to come in or not. It looks like it's closed, so I think I can keep going, but let's see. All trucks and buses must enter weight station when flashing, no parking when closed. So I guess we're good to, yep, they're closed. We're good to go, good to go. Hey, Bubba. I'm talking to you. Talking to me, talking to you, talking to somebody. They've been doing pretty good with this load because obviously we can't stop as much as we normally do, which on a short run like this, we don't stop much anyway, but yeah, there's nowhere to stop. So we're gonna go up here, and then we gotta jump on 80 and enter Ohio on I-80, and that scale is open, so we're gonna go up there and go in there and see what they're talking about. Oh wow, check that out. That sucks. They gotta shovel that out for a truck to get to that trailer. Yeah, that's horrible. But alright, so we're gonna run on up here 79 north and see what happens. Check that barrier out. I've never seen nothing like that. So I guess this is an over. That there, I guess, keeps people from running off. It's pretty cool. Go hit a big pile of rocks before you come off the highway. So there's that. But all right, we're about 30 miles from I-80. We'll let you know when we get there. All right, guys, we're crossing into Ohio right now. We got a scale up here about 2 miles we're gonna pull into. We're gonna see what they say, and then we're gonna keep on riding. Alright, so we're getting ready to come up here on the on this weight station. RTI was decent. He moved over and let us on. It looks like we got 1.5 miles to the weight station. I don't know if it's open or closed. It was open an hour ago when I checked. I'm actually kind of hoping it's open and they check my permits because I would like some clarity. But I am not going to just go in and ask them, you know, if they wave me by, because a lot of officers do not have the personality to accept me asking them questions on their time, you know. So, and it's you know, it's truly sad that truck drivers think that way, but I've seen, oh, they closed up. Sweet. But I've seen way too many people get in trouble for going in and bothering them, you know, which actually does suck. They're all out there too. Oh, they're tow truck drivers. They're just tow truck drivers, so alright, we're going to, now stuff's gonna get pretty nasty. So we're gonna go towards SR11. We're gonna exit at 23A towards I-77 south. We're gonna exit at 122B. So we're looking for 23A. 23A. Look, I put my turn signal on and they speed up. Like, that's what we deal with as truck drivers. All that for me to give another trucker room. So, you guys wonder why we get aggravated with four-wheelers? That right there is why, for him to come up and get over in front of the other trucks. So, welcome to my world. Alright, we're gonna get, what exit is this? 229. Wow, something's gonna change here. So, alright, we're gonna stay on here. Looking for I-77 is where we need to, what we're eventually looking for, so. What happens. Alright, I'll let you know when we get up there. I'm sure there's somebody in this video that has either commented or is sitting back laughing like, oh yeah, let him get caught. He already don't know what he's talking about. So, correction. For the third time, I read my permits. I went back and I checked the heavyhaul.net. Then I checked my book. And I am not allowed to run in Ohio past 30 minutes before dusk, sunset. So we are gonna have to find somewhere to stop here in about an hour. I'm not gonna stop early and give up the sun, the daylight that I have, for the simple fact of the storm coming through. And that may or may not hinder us from either making the delivery or the pickup tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see what we can do, but I know we're not gonna make the Michigan line. So, and it's just not worth running after per-minute hours. Even though it's close, it's just not worth it. So, we're gonna find somewhere on our path, somewhere to stop, and then we'll get up early and do it again in the morning. But I'm not done with you for today. Right now, we're gonna get on up the highway a little bit more. We're gonna go to Akron. We're gonna take 277 south, shoot 224 west. That's what we're doing. We're gonna run 224, 277 into 20 and keep it rocking. Until we get there, I'm gonna listen to some music, and you're gonna sit there, and in 2 seconds, 2 seconds just like that. Good morning, good morning. We're on 280. Getting ready to go into Toledo. It's 7:30 in the morning. So I can, permit says 30 minutes before sunrise and 30 minutes after sunset. So, Weather Channel says My concern is weather in the Michigan, Indiana, Illinois area. The reports have been that I-80 in Indiana is already shut down. And I gotta unload and reload. I'm not too worried about unloading because where I'm going, they're not expecting a whole lot of snow. But where I'm loading, they're expecting a lot of snow, like 10 to 14 inches for Indiana, so, or Edwardsburg, Michigan. So we're going to, once we get empty, we're going to reassess the situation, see what roads and all that look like, and we're going to try to get loaded. Winter weather, 7 p.m. Wednesday to Friday. So hopefully we got up and at it early enough to get all this done. We will see. So we are, like I said, we're northbound. Everything's going good. I ended up parking the load. And yeah. So as soon as we get up here and get her dropped, I will not get her dropped, but as soon as we get up into Michigan, we're not even into Michigan yet, I'll let you know once we start to cross the line. See you in a little bit. Alright, so we got 4 more miles to Michigan. We run 75 all the way up to 96, and then we take 96 to 94. And then 94 to 696, which brings us into Sterling Heights. Which I don't know if this is normal for these permits with like Michigan, or Michigan's the only one I have experience with, obviously, but they didn't route me to my destination. They routed me to the city. So they routed me to Sterling Heights on 696, but once I get there, then what? So we're hoping that we can just take 696 right off of it and be good. So. If I put the oversize on and I know I'm good, I leave the wide load on, then it's questionable, but it's that, so. You know, everybody says they can't get trucks and, you know, all that right now, but I go past a lot of these dealers and man, I see tons of trucks sitting in dealers. Oh, and I don't think I said it in the video yet. I got my permits from permitwizard.com and they were very, very helpful and very easy to work with. Boom, boom. Alright, there's the Michigan. Now we're on to the crappiest roads in America. So, temperature's still at 40 degrees, so I'm not too worried about that. Truck speed 65, which means ours is 55, so come back down a little bit. Tell you what, it absolutely, I see this all the time. See that guy with his four ways on? See how when they blink it goes black? That means he's got no running lights down there on his trailer. So rather than do the right thing and get it fixed, you just run with your four ways so nobody knows what your intentions are. Like, you know, people think it's smart to run with their four ways on and, you know, inclement weather or, you know, rain, whatever. Four ways are the worst idea. They are not meant to drive down the road. With your four ways on, I cannot see your intent. Now look, if he goes to merge to get over, we have no idea. Because what's he going to turn his four ways on and then put his blinker on? That defeats the whole purpose of a blinker because it doesn't bring the attention to it. Because we've already been looking at those for God knows how long. So, just thought I'd let you guys know that. You know, all you people that like to run four ways, that's why it's not a good idea. Alright, so we're getting ready to hit 96 westbound, and then exit 48, 96 west and 94. So yeah, we're going to take 96 westbound here, and then we're going to shoot the 94 east. Bridge to Canada. Anybody want to go to Canada? Passport and get your vax card. This is these permitted routes definitely add time to your route. Not as much, but it adds time. So, broker just called and they're there waiting on me because the snow's coming and I guess they really need this load, so we will be there shortly. Alright, let me get on through this. Anything comes up, your boy will have them. Peace. Tell you what, I need to put all new glass in this truck, man.
Keep right.
I don't think you can see it, but GPS wants to keep putting me back on 75. We gotta run this up to 696. Alright, we're gonna run on up here. I let the video keep rolling for a minute, so ugly Nancy Heather ain't really no point. We get up here a little bit closer, we'll get back to you. Alright guys, so we're on 696. We're gonna run up here and it looks like we're gonna get off exit 22 and it's gonna run us straight in. I don't like the fact that I don't have permit route, like, you know what I mean, they didn't route me in, but man, luckily I'm not super wide where it should matter, so we just gotta get in here, get it done before the snow comes, which is coming. So we'll turn the camera back on here in about 5 minutes and then we'll keep rolling. Alright, so we just figured out why I'm not permitted for up here. I have to call the city to get permission or escorted to go in. So I'm going to get on the phone, I'm going to call them, and I'm going to see what happens, and then yeah, we'll be back with you. I was wondering about that. I read, you just got to read and read these permits. Every time you read them, something else pops out. So yeah, we're gonna get up here, we're gonna pull over and then make the necessary phone calls to get moved on in there. So I don't know how I missed this, but last night a Russian car hauler got pissed off because of the way I was parked, and we got in an argument while I was on the phone with my buddy, and he was like, just get in your truck, just get over. Well, that piece of shit stole 3 flags off my truck. I mean, it is what it is. 20 bucks, but you know, it's, now you got to be careful doing stuff like that, because I'm telling you, 5 years ago I'd have busted a window on his car hauler in one of his cars. Like, I'm not that guy no more, but you know, it's just, that's how petty truck drivers are. You know, he gave me the finger, got in his truck, took off, blah blah blah, but, and I know he took him because there was no way for him to come off. They made it from Baltimore all the way up here, so there's only one thing that could have happened to him, but it is what it is. So we're here. They're trying to figure out how they're going to unload me, because apparently they were waiting on a truck that was supposed to come pick up the load. But he's in Lansing. So we're going to see what happens. They just got to make sure that their crane can lift it. But it is what it is. We're going to go with the flow, see what happens, and I'll let you know when I know something. as you've seen, first oversized load ever in the history of HSD Nation is delivered. It's delivered, successful, no damage, no problems. The only thing we lost was a couple flags from an irate car hauler. Damn car haulers. But it is what it is. It's a great day to be a trucker sitting here. I'm in Michigan, in Ann Arbor at the TA. You know, contrary to what people think, I'm really not reckless and do stupid stuff. I don't drive much in the snow. I will, but I don't. You know, ever since my brakes failed on my car hauler and got pushed around, I don't do much snow driving if I can help it. So we got to pick up in the morning, well, tomorrow, and then be in Colorado by Saturday. So being I'm in Michigan should not be a problem to get it cleaned up. They'll get it cleaned up, we'll go down the road, and everyone's going to be happy. So, alright, as you see, I'm working on something for y'all. And let me get it done. Well, I got time. And like, share, subscribe if you like vlogs, if you're into trucking, and also if you like his pretty boy, go ahead and subscribe because he's always around. And Hotshot Dave 84, check us out on the Instagram. But until then, keep the rubber side up. Oh no, shiny side up, rubber side down with your knees in the breeze. See y'all in the next one. Peace. What's up, guys? Welcome to the HSD YouTube channel. HSD Nation in the house, and all of you are part of it. So if you're looking for trucking information, you want trucking vlogs, you want to see what it's like to be a trucker, how much money we can make, and all the good stuff, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Make sure it's on all so you get all the notifications. Check us out on Hotshot Dave 84 over on the gram, because we are always dropping bombs, you know, short snippets, and you'll be in the know on what's coming up. So if that interests you, go ahead and get that done for me. That's all I ask for all this wonderful content. So you go ahead and click, but not until you check out this video, and then you can go do what you got to do. Let's get on into the content.